No. It has been so long since I've done this that I forgot what to say. You're watching TriRiot, the show where people of ordinary... No. It has been so long since I've done this that I forgot what to say. Let me start over. Welcome to TriRiot, the show that explores the mysteries of why ordinary people push themselves to extraordinary limits. I'm LG, and right now it is February 2019. I'm standing in what used to be the TriRiot studio. About 4 months ago, Hurricane Florence dumped about 30 inches of water or so, flooded our house. You can see what the studio looks like now. Looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Well, actually, it's not in, yes, it's in bad shape. We had to replace the subfloor. So the floor I'm standing on right now is all brand new. And the camera is slowly falling. See, I don't have... There, that's better. I had to put the camera in the window blinds, wrap it in there. Anyway, never mind. What I was saying is that 2018 was a rough year for a lot of people. Hurricanes, volcanoes in Hawaii, fires in California. A lot of people have been displaced. And I just want to say, if you can't help out with money or volunteer time, which is perfectly understandable, sometime today or maybe tomorrow, if you could just give 30 seconds and say a little prayer for all the people who have been forced from their homes and are dealing with real hardships. What you're looking at here is nothing. This is fine. We're going to deal with this, no problem. It's 2019, a brand new year. What do I do when I want to look forward and I want to feel better about life? What do? Sign up for a race. That's what I do. And there are 2 races on the calendar for 2019 so far. First race is Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and that's an international distance race. The second race is New York City Triathlon, another international race. It'll be the 4th time I've done that race. I love that race. I love that city. And of course, before both those races, we'll have a 10-day countdown here on TriRiot, and that'll be a lot of fun. Let's begin the year with some suggestions from the TriRiot Library. Here you go. Think about this. You're having a great race, great swim, and you're on the bike going fast, and all of a sudden, boom, you get a flat tire. What do? What's the worst thing that can happen, really? 5, 10, 15 minutes of downtime changing that inner tube, that's if you know how to change the inner tube. So today's tip is learn how to change the inner tube on your bike. Because what's the worst thing that can happen if you don't know how to change it? Today, we're talking about marking your territory. No, I'm not talking about urinating on a tree. I'm talking about marking your transition area in the transition area. So most people would do it with a towel. Me, I do it with a transition mat made of neoprene. Check this out. Look at that. Made just for transition. And the cool thing is I put a little bit of tape on there. Easy to see, right? Now, the thing about marking your transition area is you want to do it so that nobody encroaches on your area and you can find your stuff when you're running in from the swim or the bike. So use a towel, a neoprene transition map, or something. Mark it bright so that you can see it and you're good to go. All right, so today's tip is how to keep your goggles on when you're in the melee of the swim start. All right, and the idea is to always put the goggles on before the swim cap. So just put the goggles on, put the swim cap on over it, and that way, if the goggles get knocked off, they're still right here. They're not floating around behind you. You know, the other thing you could do is carry a spare pair of goggles under your wetsuit if you want. Usually I never need them, but if my goggles do get knocked off, which sometimes they do, I can just roll them right back on. There's your tip of the day. If you want to see all 42 of the TriRiot tips of the day, you can head over to the TriRiot Facebook page. It's at facebook.com/TriRiot. All the videos are there. If you'd rather, you can see them here on YouTube as the weeks progress here in 2019. I'll share more of those on YouTube. Hey, as always, stay to the right, pass on the left, keep on smiling.